Hi, this is Vaughan in Nova Scotia. I'm just going to throw the lids of these two large jars that I've been making over the last day. So this is not going to take long at all for two lids. And I even have power on my wheel. This is a Shimpo light that I'm throwing on here. I have three wheels in a row in this location. So I started on a Shimpo Whisper, and then I went to the Brent CXC, and now this one is the least expensive of those three wheels. And it makes a little noise. That's the only downside of the light. Now let's get my calipers and measure the hole. All right, there you go. That's the size I got to do it. So it's just going to be a flat dome type lid. So I'm throwing it upside down. It's about 1.5 pounds of clay. Don't want to make it too thin because I'll probably do something sculptural on top of that flat area. Compress the bottom area a little bit. Using my little wooden rib, I'm going to put in a groove for the rim. It's a bit small, I think, at the moment. Let's give it a chance to see how it measures up. Oh yeah, we got to go quite a bit more than that. So I just pushed out with this flat rib. Oh yeah, perfect. And then for the bit that's going to go over the top, let's push that in just a touch. It's never good to be really tight. Push this edge of the tool right underneath. And that's the bit of the lid that sits on top of the rim. So let's see what we have now. I want it to be loose enough so it'll go in with glaze on. Remember, the lid gets glaze on. So that's just inside enough. But I think I'll just push it out just a touch. I don't want it too tight, but I also don't want it to, be too loose. So with glaze, I think that will fit just well. And because a lid only takes, what was that, less than 5 minutes? Oh, it was 3 minutes. There you go. It's quick to make lids. I'm going to make 2. Actually, I'll have to make 4 because I have 2 of these big jars. So the next piece of clay is 2 pounds of clay. There you go. So this time I'm going to make the lid a little thicker, a little bigger rim, just to see which one fits well. Lids shouldn't be too flimsy or too thin because people lift them up and down, they get moved, and they get dinged. And I hate remaking lids for people because it never is as good as the first one. So once again, it's still fairly thick in the center. because I will be putting some sort of sculptural type thing and adhering it to that. Now I'm going to use my finger to make that rim this time because I've got more clay. So I'll make it a little deeper. So this is upside down. There you go, you can see it a bit better now. Let's see how it measures up. Perfect. Okay, so this time good straight away. Just to tighten up the edge, I'm going to use my rib just to kind of tighten up that area there. And the same again, I'm going to put the rib underneath. And I generally lift at that point and put my finger over the top just to fatten that out a little bit. So it covers the width of the actual top that the lid sits on. And it'll be sort of flat, but it'll have a very, very subtle dome. There you go. And I'm just after messing around and playing with it for a bit there, I'm going to measure it again. I like this lid better than the first one. So now it's loose enough so it will go in. It was really accurate the first time, but I want to make sure it's a bit loose. Alright, so clean up your lid. Whenever you throw something, clean up with a sponge just to get rid of any goobery stuff. It's nice to see your wheel clean anyway. You can see what you've got a bit better. And there you go. So that's it. So it's only 7 minutes, but there I'm going to make another two of these for the other jar because I got I don't think you can see them anyway. In the background here I've got, let me wipe my hands a little bit. Here's the two jars. Alrighty. Well, thanks for joining me again. Yvonne Smith in Nova Scotia saying bye for now.